Top 10 Most Affordable Cities in the U.S. Based on population, cost of living, home price and rent. El Paso, Texas. City population, 679,813. The second largest city in the Southwest, after Phoenix, Arizona, El Paso is one of the largest cities in the U.S. with the lowest cost of living. It's close to the stunning Franklin Mountains State Park and Hueco Tanks State Park and historic site. Employment prospects here are good. More than 70 Fortune 500 companies have offices here, including AT&T, Raytheon, Verizon, and Wells Fargo. Akron, Ohio. City population, 198,051. In the last year, data compiled by U-Haul International show that Ohio was the number 4 growth state in the nation, with more people moving to Akron than leaving it. That might be due to its scenic landscapes or the fact that healthcare here is 16% lower than the national average, as are the costs of goods and services. It's a center of manufacturing, education, healthcare, and biomedical research, making it a good place for job seekers. Wichita, Kansas. City population, 389,877. Its population numbers have risen nearly 5% since 2010. Though its economy has historically been based on its cattle and grain industries, industry has expanded to oil and aviation. In fact, its nickname is now Air Capital of the World, thanks to companies like Beech, Cessna, Lear, and Boeing. 33 museums around Wichita's downtown make it a rich cultural center. Keep in mind that Wichita's climate can be harsh and its schools are rated below average for college prep. Lexington, Kentucky. Population, 323,152. For horse lovers, there's no better place than the so-called horse capital of the world, home to thoroughbred horse farms located in the Green Hills just outside the metro area. As well as its affordable housing and education, and diverse cuisine, not just great bourbon, the average property tax is 960%, well below the national average of 1.211%. Its income tax is a flat rate of 5%, regardless of income. Little Rock, Arkansas. Population, 197,958. Little Rock continually attracts new residents thanks to its low cost of living but also as the cultural, economic, and government hub of Arkansas. Nature lovers flock to Little Rock for its proximity to the gorgeous hikes, climbs, and boating of Pinnacle Mountain State Park, just outside town, and its close proximity to Memphis, Dallas, and Oklahoma City make it a convenient place to be. Its medical care ranks highest in the state. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Population, 402,324. Tulsa sits along the Arkansas River among the beautiful Sage Hills and at the foothills of the Ozark Mountains, making it a paradise for those who love to live in close proximity to outdoor activities. It's home to a diverse group of industries, from finance to aviation, technology, and telecommunications, and has a historically healthy job market. Lots of jogging trails and museums, plus restaurants and zoos make it a very livable city. You'll need to be prepared for some trade-offs, though. Tulsa has a high crime rate and higher than average sales and state income taxes. Memphis, Tennessee. Population, 651,932. Memphis sits right on the Mississippi River, and with incredible music, barbecue, shockingly low housing costs, Memphis is a very easy place to love. 3 Fortune 500 companies, FedEx, International Paper, and AutoZone, have their headquarters here. The sales tax rate is 9.25%, although Tennessee doesn't charge a state income tax. Memphis has a low median income, with residents earning 35% less than the average American. Knoxville, Tennessee. Population, 186,173. Combine small town charm in a town surrounded by the majestic Appalachian Mountains with affordable homes, great food, and a stable economy that's a center for retail trade, healthcare, and educational services, and you get a very livable city. It's the gateway to the Great Smoky Mountains. The Tennessee River runs through downtown, and it is the home of the University of Tennessee and the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. Those devoted to U.S. history will be interested in the great number of nearby Civil War battlefield sites since the city was a strategic stronghold. Austin, Texas. Population, 950,807. If it seems like there's been a mass migration to this capital city lately, you're not wrong. In addition to its beautiful weather, low cost of living, and unique culture, it's also an industrial powerhouse. The international defense, aerospace, and security company BAE Systems has headquartered here for 65 years, and thanks to incentives, companies like Samsung, Apple, and Tesla are flocking here as well, making it a great place for job seekers. It has ranked number 1 on US News Best Places to Live for good reason, the third largest city in the US. It has a mild climate that gets hot and humid in the summer, a downtown that surrounds the picturesque Lady Bird Lake, and a blazing hot restaurant scene. Boise, Idaho. Population, 226,115. It's one of its fastest growing, experiencing a population boom of 8.2% between 2010 and 2018. Tech companies have exited Silicon Valley in favor of the incentives and low cost of living of the Boise area, and the Boise School District is one of the nation's top performing districts. Those who love nature, though, may love Boise the best. It's within driving distance of multiple ski resorts, and with Boise State University nearby, it can feel like a college ski town.